Hello students, this video is for grade 9, day 35, chapter lines and angles. In this video basically we are going to solve question based on properties of parallel lines. Look at the first question. I have to find the value of x, that is angle 1 plus 2. So it is already given that AB is parallel to CD. So one construction which I'll make is that I'll draw OE which is parallel to AB and CD. If you have noticed, it is drawn with a dotted line. Dotted line in geometry means not a virtual line, right? Solid line means the actual lines. So I will draw OE with a dotted line such that OE is parallel to AB. Now AB is already parallel to CD and OE is parallel to AB. Then we can say that OE is also parallel to CD. Now we know that if two lines are parallel and there is a transversal which is intersecting both the lines, then this angle OAB, which is 104, plus angle OAE, which is angle 1, will be equal to 180, their sum, co-interior angle. So from there I'll get the value of 1. Similarly, angle 2 plus angle 116 degree will be equal to 180 degree, co-interior angle, right? Sum of co-interior angles. So from there I'll get the value of 2. When I'll add 1 and 2, I'll get the value of x. The same thing I did over here. Now you need to understand how to frame your answer, how to write your answer. So whatever things are given, you first write it that. Then construction here I have done is that I have drawn OE parallel to AB. Now here AB is parallel to OE and this OE is a transversal, then I can say that 1 plus AOB is equals to 180. And what is the logic behind it? The logic is co-interior angle. So the logic also I'll write it, that is because of co-interior angle they are equal to 180 degree. From there I'll get the value of angle 1 which is 76 degree. Similarly, I can do it for OE parallel to CD and OC is a transversal. So I can say that here I can say that OE is parallel to CD. So from there I can say that I'll get the value of angle 2. So angle AOC, which is x, is equal to angle 1 plus 2. So angle 1 plus 2 is equals to 140 degree. So a small tip I would like to give you in this particular chapter lines and angles is that whenever question comes from parallel lines or something like that, if you can't see answer in a straight way, always try to construct a parallel line which is parallel to the existing line. Then your answer, then you will get closer to your answer, right? So that is the small tip from my side for this particular chapter. Now over here also, like see here also I have drawn a parallel line to find the answer. It is given that AB is parallel to CD and angle BAE is 50 degree, angle AEC is x and angle ECD is 100 degree. I have to find the value of x, right? Now how will I find the value of x directly? I cannot, right? So what I have done here is that I have constructed GH which is parallel to AB. And if it is parallel to AB, then definitely it's going to be parallel to CD. The same thing I have written over here. Now I can say that this is 50 degree, right? So this is 50 degree. Then I can say that this 50 degree is going to be equal to this angle GEA. Why? Alternate interior angle, because if the two angles are parallel and this is a transversal, then this is going to be equal to this. So this is also 50 degree. Now after this, again what I can say is that angle HEC, which is HEC, this angle plus angle ECD, because this is parallel to this, then sum of co-interior angle is how much? 180. So this angle plus this angle is going to be 180 degree. So definitely this angle value I'll find it, that is 80 degree. So now this is your 50, this is your 80. So this will be how much? Sum of angle on a straight line is 180. So if I subtract from 180 the value of this and this, I'll get x. So here I have written straight line angle. So from there we know the value of this HEC which is 80, GEA which is 50. So I'll just put the value and we'll get the answer. So the value of x is 50 degree. The third one, that is AB is parallel to CD and I have to find the value of x. These values are already given, okay? So now if what I'll do is that I'll draw another parallel line from E, which is parallel to CD. So it is parallel to AB also, right? So see the construction I have made over here. Now one more thing is that if this is parallel to this, then I can say that angle DCE, this is parallel to this and this is a transversal, right? So angle DCE plus angle CEF, this angle plus this angle is going to be 180. Why? Sum of co-interior angles, right? So x plus this is going to be 180. So I can say that angle this is how much? 180 minus x. So from this equation I got that angle CEF is equals to 180 minus x degree. Now after that, since EF is parallel to AB and AE is the transversal, then I can say this angle plus this angle is going to be how much? 180. So this is parallel to this, so I can say that this plus entire this is equals to 180. So this is 105 plus 25 and this is 180 minus x. So I'll just put the value of all the given angles. It is equals to 180. So when you solve it, you will get the value of x as equals to 130 degree. So this is how we'll solve. Let's move to the next question. That is, prove that opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. So I have to prove that this is equal, A is equal to C and B is equal to D, right? So both the two thing I have to prove. Now it is given that AB is parallel to CD and AD is the transversal, right? So I can say that BAD plus ADC, this angle plus this angle is going to be 180 degree. Why? Sum of co-interior angle. So this, if you're writing it, write the reason behind it. Co-interior angles. Again, if I'll say that AD is parallel to BC and DC is the transversal, then again I can say that this plus this ADC plus DCB equals to 180 degree. Why? Co-interior angles. Now both are equal to 180, so I can equate the LHS. So if I'll equate it, so what is the common? ADC. So this will be cut off. Then I can say that BAD is equal to DCB. So BAD is your angle A, which is equals to angle C. So similarly, I can prove for B equals to D. Therefore, I can say that A is equals to C and B is equals to D. Right? Now, the next question, that is, over here, it is given that AB is parallel to your CD. This is my CD and this CD is parallel to EF. All the angles are given. I have to find the value of X, Y and Z. Okay. Now, if my EF is parallel to CD and I can say that if ED is the transversal, then I can say that FED, this angle, plus angle EDH, that is Y, is equals to 180. Why? Sum of co-interior angles. Then this is the transversal. Then I can say that Y is equals to 180 minus 65, which is 115. So from there I'll get the value of Y equals to 115. Now I have the value of Y equals to 115, right? Now CH is parallel to CH over here. It is parallel to AG, right? And DB is a transversal. Then can I say X equals to Y, corresponding angles? So using that concept, I can say that X equals to Y, corresponding angle, which is 115 degree. Again, over here if you see, ABG is a straight line. So this ABG is a straight line, right? I know the value of this. So here, over here, if ABG is a straight line and if I know and this is a ray, so if I know the value of this, I can find the value of this also, that is 180 minus X. So using that concept, I will solve it by 180 minus 115, which is 65 degree. So I got the value of all three angles. Now sum of angles of a triangle is how much? 180 degree. So in triangle EAB, over here EAB, I have this, so I can find this, that is 180 minus this plus this, right? So using that concept, I can find the value of z equals to 25 degree. So this is how we'll solve question based on that. And and based on today's discussion, here I am giving you 2 questions for you to practice these 2 questions. Answer also I have provided you. You can match your answer. In case of doubt, please ask the question, and you know that the notes are available in the description part of the video, right? For the assignment, you can use any book, but for your reference here, I am giving you few questions from R.S. Agarwal. So if you wish, you can solve, or you can use any other book also, whichever book you have. So here I am giving you few questions from R.S. Agarwal. You can practice these questions, but what matter is you need to practice. You can choose any book, but you practice, and please tell me that after watching my video, you are able to solve the questions or not. Take care, everyone. So in the next class, we'll meet with the new topic, that is triangles. Thank you, everyone.